Hello, you incredible friends, and welcome to our weekly meetup over Zoom. I just want to say it's an absolute pleasure having you with us. And just to officially kick off the evening, I'm going to unmute in a second. Can we give a big round of applause to officially open the evening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, I need to say this, my friends. I want to acknowledge our awesome Canadians and North Americans. We've got people up at midnight, 4 a.m. If you are, let us know in the comments. I also say a big thank you for getting up early. So welcome. Now we've got 1 hour together, and in this 1 hour, it's Lassie and myself's job to help you absolutely network. So we're going to have some great exercises. We're going to give you the opportunity to pitch the room, and my very awesome friends as well. It's a great chance for you to connect with everyone on LinkedIn, and it sounds awesome. Just so I know everyone's watching, can I get a victory sign if you can hear me all right? Victory sign. That's the spirit. Welcome. And we're going to kick off the evening. Now, first things first, we've got our good friends. Can we give a wave to my wonderful wife and boss, Lassie? Can we give a wave to Lassie, big Lassie as well? Please make sure you connect with Lassie while you're on this call, because she's going to connect everyone. So make sure you friend everyone, including Lassie, so you can connect everyone. We've also got one of our commanders here tonight, Carlo. Quick wave to Carlo. He's an expert copywriter who'll be going up soon. Welcome to Carlo Guzzi. He's our Italian friend. Who are our other commanders that we've got on the line tonight? We've got Carlo. We've got Adrian Lee, one of our commanders from Melbourne. Big fitness guy. Big wave to Adrian. How you doing? And we are ready to get started. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to open with some great discussions, some great dialogue, and you're going to have the opportunity to pitch the room. Now, a few rules. Please use the chat box to really communicate well. Please connect with each other on LinkedIn. When you pitch, it's 30 to 45 seconds, so stick to your time. Also, no trolling, no trash talking, be nice and respectful, but I don't need to say that, all you people are awesome. And as well, we're going to finish that in 1 hour sharp, so it's my job to help you network as much as possible. An honourable mention, tonight's menu is Cadbury Dairy Milk Chocolate. If you like Cadbury Dairy Milk, put up your hand. Who wants it? Who wants it? Put up your hand if you want it. Good. We've also got peach kombucha to keep me going. And we've got pretzels, so I'm all quick for the evening, so welcome. So I just want to say a big thank you, everyone. To kick off the evening, I want to actually bring and before you speak as well, please unmute yourself, then mute yourself just to keep things under control. So to open off the evening, I just want to say a big welcome to Carlo. Carlo's got to go shortly to do some dad stuff. Carlo, how you doing this evening? Carlo.
Hey, Edward.
Carlo, how are you, Carlo? Can you quickly tell everyone what you do and say hello to our good-looking friends around the world?
Yeah, to all the legendary people attending tonight. I'm from sunny Perth in WA, and basically I improve business owners' results with persuasive copywriting and with a storytelling twist. So it's an interesting job and I love doing it.
Carlo, I've got to say it's a pleasure here. And before we talk copywriting, which we will shortly, Carlo, what tips can you give for people tonight to maximize their networking experience?
Yeah, first is connect with as many people you can on LinkedIn, because it's an amazing platform. And sending, if you can, send a personalized note is a great method to build rapport. But yeah, even if you hit the connect button, it's good enough. But make funny comments in the chat box, and just go for it.
Now, Carlo, it's a pleasure. I know you got to go shortly because you got some dad duties on tonight. Just quickly, Carlo, before you have to run off, can you give us some hot copywriting tips to help us become even more successful?
Yep, these are 3 tips.
Oh.
3 tips. So 3's easy to remember. So most important thing in copywriting, like I'll put headlines as number 1. So you need to write sexy headlines, otherwise people will just scroll past. And number 2 is an acronym. You need to remember this. It's called PASPA. And the 3rd one is storytelling. So to revert back to PASPA, that stands for, you don't necessarily have to put in your headline, but it's state the problem and then aggravate the problem, like you're rubbing the salt into the prospect's wounds, but doing it in a nice way. And then solution, provide them with a solution, and then proof that your product or service works, and then action. Do you want them to watch a video, download a PDF, or attend your webinar? So in 1 minute, they're the quick tips.
Oh, that's beautiful. Everyone, can we give a round of applause to Carlo? Carlo, thank you for that. You're the best. Now, what we're going to do, my friends, is that we are going to open the floor now to people who want to do a pitch to the room. Now, 30 to 45 seconds. I'm going to keep you all on track of that so we keep moving. And, of course, as well, connect with Carlo. Keep sharing what you're about in the comments. So if you'd like to pitch, hold up your hand so I can see it. We've got Rachel, Shiverton, Tracy, and Zuri. And if I don't get you, I'll get you later, so don't worry. So Rachel, Shiverton, then Tracy, over to you.
Thanks, Ed. First, I just want to congratulate Carlo because he did an amazing presentation at 4N Down Under on Tuesday and educated the whole room, and it was really fantastic. So, Carlo, amazing. Thank you for that. So I'm Rachel, Focus Guru. I help overworked and overwhelmed business owners take back control. How I do this is by reviewing their processes, their systems, and their procedures to get to the root of all evil and find that money-eating squirrel. So if you've got a money-eating squirrel or you're not having the work-life balance you desire, then get in contact with me, connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm Rachel, Focus Guru.
Oh, beautiful. Big round of applause for Rachel. Let's go. Thank you, Rachel. We're over to my pal, Tracy Kitching, and then Siri. How you doing, Tracy?
Absolutely awesome, Ed. Thanks. I'd also like to give a shout out to Carlo. He helped myself and my team last night with some amazing ideas for copywriting. So thank you so much. He's an absolute guru for certain. I'm Tracy and I'm from Tracy's Wellness Mojo, and what I do is I help people have great quality sleep, have that sustained energy throughout their day and have an absolute kick-ass day and get rid of that brain fog that happens throughout the day. So you can win your meetings, you can win at work and, win at your presentations. So, and it's all done through whole food, natural nutrition. So that's me.
Beautiful. Tracy, round of applause to Tracy. Zuri, long time no see, my handsome friend. How have you been all these years, Zuri? The floor is yours.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, everyone here. I'm a long-time follower, first-time attendee, so thanks for having me. As you can hear, I'm originally from Los Angeles, but live in beautiful Sydney. And I recently changed roles. I am now an owner of a mortgage choice franchise in Randwick. And I effectively just love meeting people and I help them get the finance for their home, their car, their business, and their new kitchen, even during coronavirus. So thank you for hosting me, for letting me be here. And I look forward to learning a lot from everyone here.
Oh, Zuri, welcome, Zuri. Just so you know, Zuri and I met for lunch years ago, then he disappeared, now he's magically reappeared. Great to see you, Zuri. You're as sexy and handsome as ever. That's all I can say. I just want to give you a big man hug. So welcome. So we've got our friends here. We've got a few commanders in. We've got Commander Celeste, who's a LinkedIn influencer. Quick wave to Celeste. We'll get you up soon. And Adrian, are you ready to talk to our wonderful, beautiful, and sexy audience? How are you doing tonight, Adrian?
Ed, pumped up, mate. I missed last week, but this week I'm charged.
I know everyone was so sad with you out here. Adrian, can you tell everyone quickly what you do for a living?
Hello, everyone. I'm Adrian Lee. I live in Melbourne, Australia, in Victoria, and I'm an online personal trainer, and I simplify fitness for busy men and women through flexible online coaching they can fit into their schedules.
Adrian, it's a pleasure having you here. Now, I've got to tell you the truth. I've put on a little bit of weight during Corona. My pants barely fit me. It's been tough not going to the gym. Adrian, what's your advice to people like me to get our healths back in the post-Corona world and win big? What are some of your top tips, Adrian?
Top tips for fitness and health? I think a couple of things. What gets measured gets managed. So for nutrition, stay hydrated and prioritize protein at every meal. Just going to help stabilize your blood sugars, keep you fuller for longer, and help you burn some fat. And also so in a day you want to stabilize your blood sugars. So some protein, some vegetables, and some healthy fats is perfect. And it's going to also, it'll go hand in hand with what Tracy was saying, which will help optimize your brain function so you can think clearly. Your really focused, and you can be creative. Then from a fitness perspective, go out for a walk, get moving, and lastly, strength training, home body weight workouts, anything to do to strengthen the body. And of course, we all know sleep's good for us, but that's probably the key driver to everything that goes on in your body. So if you can get a good night's sleep, make time for it. And they're the top tips for this evening, Ed.
Oh, beautiful. And just before you go, Adrian, what's a quick tip for everyone to maximise this networking event?
Maximize networking. Well, obviously connect with everyone if you haven't already, and send a personal note, like Carlo said, or a voice message, or if you want to send a video, do a video. Can't get much more personal than that, obviously, other than, calling them on the phone. But yeah, that's my tip for this evening, Ed.
Beautiful. Give a round of applause to Adrian, great guy, one of our commanders. Now, before I bounce over to awesome Celeste, so get ready, Celeste, I want to hear 3 pitches from the room, 30 to 45 seconds. If you want to pitch, hold up your hand nice and clearly so I can see it. We've got Sass, Ian, and Dale. They're the ones I picked first. So, Sass, floor is all yours.
Hello from the UK. My name is Sass from The Storytellers. And we create digital and hardback books of your lives or your family's life. So if you're reminiscing, particularly at the moment, coming out of lockdown, then have a chat with me. We interview your loved one or you and create the stories that sit behind those photos. Sass from The Storytellers.
Oh, Sass, welcome. Round of applause. Ian Parker with the hot beach behind him. How you doing, Ian?
Yeah, good, thanks. Ed, how are you? Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm Ian from I'm from the Gold Coast, so beautiful part of the world to be. And if you're going to be locked down in a state, it may as well be Queensland, I reckon. But anyway, we've got an online sales coaching platform and program that's available either with private coaching or with do-it-yourself. So we can set it up in businesses where we provide the content, the scripts, the daily and weekly accountability, which is quite unusual for a lot of training platforms. The platform also can be white labeled for other coaches, so they can put their own content on our platform. It's all white labeled for them, and they also can have daily and weekly accountability for coaching their people. So that's what we do. It's available in either do it yourself or we do it personally. We've also put together a 5-part power sales course. If anyone wants access to it, we put it together for business owners to help them out through COVID-19. It's just all about building relationships, which is what we believe is what sales is all about. And I'm out of here. Thanks, Ed.
Ian, love your work. Thank you so much. Round of applause to Ian, handsome hot guy from the Gold Coast, or Queensland, I should say. And we've got my favourite former stars of Australian hit show, Blue Heelers. How you doing tonight, Dale Stevens? The floor is yours.
I'm fantastic. Thank you, Ed. You are awesome and amazing and incredible. Yes, so I just love to see people communicating better. And so if people are shy, I love to give them confidence, or if they're amazing communicators already, I just like to take it further. And yeah, it's really, to me, communication is just about getting away the barriers so that people's real personality can come out more. And yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, Dale, round of applause and everything. Thank you so much. Before we bounce to Celeste, just a few quick things. Please make sure, keep using the chat box, connect on LinkedIn, connect to awesome Lassie as well. Lassie's absolutely incredible. And what we're going to do now is we're going to bounce to one of our elite commanders, Celeste. She's a high-end LinkedIn influencer, and Celeste is a lady who knows how to win. How are you doing this evening, Celeste?
I'm good. I've had some technical difficulties. So I actually entered this chat twice because that's how keen I am to be here.
Celeste, your dedication is second to none. I was just going to say, Celeste, can you tell everyone a little bit about what you do and how you help people?
Yeah, I absolutely love LinkedIn. So I'm in the coaching space. So I help people maximize their momentum, their presence, and their engagement on LinkedIn. And you can be from a beginner to someone who hasn't been active. I'm happy to help people one-on-one in mentoring services. And I just think you've got to put yourself out there. So I'm ready to help anyone that's keen to jump on board.
No, it's brilliant. And Celeste is a high-end LinkedIn influencer. She's had many posts get hundreds of thousands of views. She's sharing the sky. Celeste, what are some of your top tips to the audience to maximize their LinkedIn experience?
Firstly, connect with people that you think are going to resonate with your content and your posts, and it's a reciprocal thing. So just putting your stuff out there and expecting people to get back to you or to engage with you without engaging isn't going to work. So you've got to be active on other people's profile and their content, and then also just really putting yourself out there, putting stuff out, even if you're overthinking it and going, I don't know what's going to happen. If you don't do it, you'll never know. So be brave.
Oh, beautiful. Celeste, we love your bravery. And just before you go, Celeste, what's your big tip tonight for people to maximize this networking event?
You know what I do? I'm a bit of a creep and I take photos of these screens and then I zoom in on people's names and then I connect with them afterwards if I'm not connected already. And so I think it's really important. These are people who have chosen to give up an hour of their time. So obviously there's some kind of common ground there. So it's great to actually start with these kind of events and take advantage of the people that are here and build some connections from that.
Oh, Celeste, very well said. Round of applause for Celeste. As you can see, Celeste is an amazing winner. And thank you again, Celeste. We really appreciate you. Now, just as well, just a few things. Keep the comments coming. What we're going to do is we're going to get a few people from the floor to come and pitch in a moment. And when we bounce back, we're going to hear some great things. So firstly, my friends, if you want to pitch, put up your hand nice and hold it up so I can see it. Hold it up. Who wants to pitch? We've got Portia, Bodil. Who's the third one? Portia, Bodil. And I got two screens, sorry, who else? And Dewdrop, got your Dewdrop. So, Portia, the floor is open to you, my friend.
Okay. Well, I am from sunny Santa Clarita, California, and I help people move from where they can't stand to a place they'd love to be and create community. And I do that with events. That's my new way of farming.
Oh, Portia, it's absolutely amazing. And just so you know, I had a great chat with Portia the other day. Portia's an amazing lady, so make sure you connect with her. And Portia, we appreciate you. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Hey, round of applause to Portia. Now, my friend with a name who I have a lot of respect for, but I can barely pronounce, Bodil, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Bodil. I'm in not so sunny Scotland. This is a digital business card. I don't know how well you can see that. The link is in the chat on the side there. Why would you have a digital business card? It's because when you meet people, you usually want their business card. Only 1% of paper business cards are ever saved in contact in anybody's phone. We're looking probably around 20% here. And I can pass it on to everybody in the room, no matter where you are in the world. It tells me who has shared it, who has saved it, their name, their number, their email address, and the date and time that they've saved that to their phone. So if you want to connect with people and let them know everything about you, get yourself a digital business card. Yay.
Oh, Bodil, beautiful. Big round of applause to Bodil. Thank you very much. And of course, we've got our friend, Dewdrop. How you doing today, Dewdrop?
Thank you. This group is awesome. I'm very good and I look forward to learning from all of you. I'm Shahina, actually Dewdrop Shahina from Maldives. Maldives is a very beautiful country, a sunny country like Australia as well, right? So as my profession, I'm developing my career as a transformational coach and an executive coach. So I help you develop your mindset, be positive and have a growth mindset. And then I have the executives with the Marshall Goldsmith stakeholder-centered coaching process. Thank you.
Oh, pleasure. Welcome, Shahina. It's an absolute pleasure and big round of applause to you. Now, you said something that I love, and that was growth mindset. Now, growth mindset hits me right in the heart, and there's a great guy on this line. He's a fantastic PT. He's very handsome. He looks a bit like Ryan Reynolds. And this guy's totally into growth mindset. Adrian, are you there, man?
Ed, I'm here.
Now, Shahina said growth mindset. Dude, what is growth mindset and how can we improve our mindsets?
Ed, that's a great question. I think, firstly, coming from a solution-based headspace, like rather than, as soon as you like stop, when you put the, what's the best way to explain it? I'm sort of choked up at the moment.
Okay.
Go, Celeste, go.
So would you say a growth mindset is being open to change and growing? Would you say that?
Yeah. So like, I guess, Ed, growth mindset is like obviously working on yourself. So taking time for self-development and constantly moving forward, in other words. So for example, you can do that in many ways. So firstly, it's just like being open to new skills, ways of learning, and basically whatever it is that you want to grow and prosper in, I guess.
Oh, that's very well said. Yeah. Adrian, you're a handsome guy and I love putting you on the spot. Give a round of applause for Adrian. Now,
Thanks,
before I bounce back to Celeste, I want to open the floor. Who wants to pitch? If you want to pitch, hold your hand up nice and high and keep it up so I can see it. We got Joe, Friska. Can I get one more? We got Joe and Friska. Can I get one more? And Kay. Joe, you handsome son of a gun, the floor is yours.
Hey, thanks for having me, Ed. I just noticed 3 of my team members turned up as well. Thank you, Sana, Alfreda, and Tree. That's awesome. So I'm the founder and CEO of Green Finder, a sustainable eco products showcase. So welcome to go to greenfinder.com.au. If you've got an eco business, you can add yourself there. Or if you just want to look for green and eco products, you can go and enjoy a sustainable lifestyle. So that's my half a week job. And for the other half a week, I create business websites. So if you need any websites, feel welcome to reach out. I'll drop in my website links into the chat. So great to be here.
Oh, beautiful. Welcome, Joe. And I just want to acknowledge that Joe is a hot, bald guy like me. So I want you to put up your hands if you think bald guys are hotter than guys with hair. Raise your hand if you think bald guys are hot. There we go. About 30% of the market you've got, Joe. The rest aren't with you, but we tried.
I only need 1%.
There you go, 1%. And I want to go to awesome Friska. Friska, great seeing you. How are you doing tonight, Friska?
Good. How are you, Ed?
Friska, it's an honour to have you with us. Tell us about you.
Sure. I'm a change management expert, so I help organizations and the individuals within them more readily accept and thrive through disruptive change. And change right now is not just a business skill, but it's a life skill. So I found there's 8 essential elements that'll cut through the noise and drive change. And for 9 years, I've led change programs impacting up to 23,000 people across the 7 continents for mining, engineering, and technology. So I have a blended learning program that's about to launch in a week or 2, and that will help you ensure your changes transitions from short-lived to sustained, whatever that may be.
Oh, Friska, well said. Round of applause to Friska. Honour to have you with us. Where is my friend Kay hiding? Kay, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing very well, Ed. It's morning here in the UK, and I'm the soul mechanic. The soul mechanic helps you to unchain yourself from those limiting beliefs, aches and pains, whether they be emotional or physical. I can also read the tarot cards for you that bring you clarity and focus, enabling you to be you rather than being what other people have told you you're meant to be. So if you feel stuck in a rut, you don't feel as if you belong, you're a square peg in a round hole, come talk to me. I'd love to connect with you. Thank you.
Okay, it's awesome. And just before you go, I have to ask you this because you dropped a big red pill bomb on us before the event. What's that photo of that also? What is that photo of? Oh, drawing, I should say.
The drawings behind me, the 2 big ones are of my spiritual guides. I'm a medium, and if you like, I talk to the dead. The ones in the middle are by a fantastic artist called Patrick Gamble from the UK. And they just are part of my spiritual journey, if you like. It's just part of me.
Oh, incredible. Kay, big round of applause to Kay. So nice having you with us now. Celeste, I want to bounce to Powerhouse Celeste. Celeste, how you feeling this evening? How's it shaping up for you?
Oh, come on. I've been working from home today, so I'm loving life.
And I got to tell you what, Celeste, don't you think that out of all the Zooms we've run, this is the most attractive and beautiful group of people?
Look, there's some competition happening out right now. I did go on my own Zoom last night. There were some really great people, and some of them are here. So, and then on Tuesday, I met a whole lot of people from the UK, and they're pretty good looking over there.
Tell you what. Now, Celeste, you have been absolutely taking off on LinkedIn. Can you give us some of your secret tips? What's some of the ingredients of your secret sauce that help you win so much?
Firstly, it's about turning up. If you're not posting on a regular basis, don't expect for people to be loyal to you and your brand. If you disappear for weeks on end and just post whenever you feel like it, which might not be hardly ever, there's not going to be an audience for you. So turning up on a regular basis is really good. And then also having some really strong messages. You don't have to be super polite and super uptight when you're posting something. I agree with Carlo in regards to using things like powerful language. If you haven't got their attention in the first 2 sentences, you've lost your audience. So having a bit of punch, a bit of a strong message when you're first writing something. Text only works really well when you're first starting out. And just see what happens, what works for you, what doesn't. Watch people who actually have great content and start using them as an inspiration as well. And tag them in your stuff. It helps expand your reach.
Oh, that's incredible, Celeste. I was going to say, just before you go as well, do you know any secrets about the algorithm that you can spill the beans on?
You know what? There has actually been a change in the algorithm in the last few weeks. I've noticed there's been a bit more of a targeted way of people viewing it. So you might be missing out on notifications, or you might feel like your views and your engagement is down. That's because there's been an update. That doesn't mean that people aren't still seeing your stuff. So you have to just keep having faith in yourself. If you're overthinking everything with anything in life, you're not going to get anywhere, because that leads to inaction.
Oh, Celeste, well said. Round of applause to Celeste. And friends, by the way, if you've got questions for Adrian and Celeste and Carlo or anyone, make sure you drop them in the comments so they can pick up. So thank you again, Celeste. We appreciate you. Now, what we're going to do, my friends, we've reached pretty much the halfway mark, almost the halfway mark. We've got 33 minutes of non-stop networking action left. And this is the bit of the evening where I want to reach out to the quiet people in the room. So if you're a quieter person, if you're feeling nervous, you're feeling terrified, you don't want to speak, I want to open the floor to the quieter people in the evening on this call. So if you're a quieter person, I want you to open up, because we're all loving. We all think you're awesome. We think you're brilliant. So I'm speaking to the quiet people here. If you're a quiet person or the quiet people, I actually want you to pitch to the room now. So do it, my friends. Put up your hand if you're a quiet person, you're feeling a bit nervous. We want you to speak. We've got Kylie 1, Rose 2. Can we get Kylie 1, Rose 2? Can we get a third one?
Sana.
Third one. No, Joe, you're a loudmouth like me, Joe.
No, I said Sana, not me, Sana.
Oh, Sana. Sana, where are you hiding, Sana?
Yeah, there she is.
Gotcha, Sana. All right, we'll do that. So we'll go Kylie, Rose, then Sana. Kylie, the floor is yours, and bless your heart, Kylie.
Thank you very much. Yes, I work for a call centre. They're not all that bad. We have some great people, and we take inbound calls and we make outbound calls. So outbound calls for sales pitches for your business. And also inbound calls for customer service, any type of customer service that you can think of.
Oh, Kylie, it's a pleasure. Round of applause to Kylie. Good seeing you after all these years. Long time no see, Kylie. I swear you haven't aged a day. You age like a vampire, so bravo. You're doing great. Rose, it's an honour having you with us. How you doing tonight, Rose?
I'm good. I only connected with Ed a day ago, but I originally reached out because, and this isn't a sales or a business pitch, more of a personal pitch. I moved to Sydney by myself a year ago, and I'm finding with coronavirus and my job, it's gotten really intense and crazy because I'm in marketing, virtual marketing. So my ask is that if you know anyone who's really great at marketing, or has any advice for a young marketer and event manager that might want to mentor me or have a virtual coffee, if you know anyone in your network that would be willing to speak to me as I navigate all these challenges and mentor me, let me know. I'd really appreciate it.
Oh, it's a pleasure, Rose. Welcome. Well, I'd be honoured to have a virtual coffee with you tomorrow. So you've got one at least. Put up your hand if you want to have a virtual coffee with Rose. Put up your hand. Well, you better message her then, Rose. You're going to have no social life for a long time. Everyone loves you, Rose. What do you think of that?
Oh, thank you. It means a lot. I feel a lot less alone.
Oh, believe me, you can feel many things, but you will never, ever feel loneliness in our community. I can guarantee you that. So
Thank
welcome.
you.
So everyone, if you could, in fact, I want to give a tender moment. I feel the love from Rose. I want to unmute for a second, and can we all give Rose an extra round of applause? Can we give a round of applause? Rose! Oh, we feel the love, Rose. We're all absolutely right behind you. So show Rose Oakley maximum love and make sure you get in touch. And who is the next person? It is our friend who got dobbed in by her boss. Where are you? Sorry, I've got two screens here. Sana, I lost you. Oh, there you are, Sana. The floor is yours.
All right, thank you. So I'm a final SEM human resources student. I'm a part of the Greenfinder team and I'm doing marketing for them. I handle a lot of data tasks and I also work on our blogs. Do check us out at Greenfinder. You have a more stable life, or if you have any business you'd like us to showcase. Thank you.
Sana, we lost a bit of your internet signal for a moment, I think. Can you please repeat the last two sentences? Lost your signal there.
Yeah, do you want me to go? Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're back now. Please repeat last two sentences.
All right. So I'm in my last SEM at UNSW. I'm studying human resource management. I'm also on the Greenfinder team for marketing. I look after various data tasks and also work on the blogs. So do check us out at Greenfinder if you guys want to add more sustainable changes to your life or also have any business that you can showcase with us. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Round of applause to Sana, and absolute thank you. We're absolutely doing an amazing job this evening. And just so you know, we've got 28 minutes left in this wonderful call. We're going to maximize our experience. So a few quick tips if you've just come in. Please make sure your name on the Zoom call is as per it is on LinkedIn so people can easily find you. Please make sure you communicate in the comments. Leave comments, talk to each other. You can drop links in there, which is very important. And also as well, if you've really found someone you want to connect with them now on LinkedIn. Send them a video or a voice message. Really make sure you use this opportunity to network. Also as well, this being our halfway point, what I also love you to do as well is please as well, this event's going great. Right now we've got 40 plus people on the line. If you can please take photos of tonight, post them on Facebook and LinkedIn, tell everyone how awesome it is. The more we grow this event, the better it is for everyone. So just a big honourable thanks from myself and Lassie. So in fact, let's do a quick bit of photos now. How about we do that? Everyone look beautiful and sexy. Let's do a few photos now. So do your photo pose. If you want to take photos, go for it. I'm going to take some at the end, but go for it, everyone. Take your photos now. Oh, that'd be beautiful. I like Anne's heart. I'm going to do the heart. That's really cool. I don't know. It looks better when you do it, Anne C. In fact, let's do hearts in solidarity of what's happening in America. This is for love to the United States. Big hearts, love to the United States, everyone. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know who's taking the photo, but hopefully someone did. No, thank you, everyone. That's a great intermission. Let's get back into it. Now, what I want to do is I actually want to change the flow just for a minute. Instead of doing pictures for the moment, I actually would love to hear some thoughts from you on the audience. So we call them final thoughts. We usually do them at the end. We're going to do them halfway. I'd love to get some quick thoughts from people on what are your tips to be really successful in life. So this is a section where we're going to become philosophers and help each other win big. So who wants to give a thought about life or improvement or anything? Who wants to give a cool thought to improve the world? Put up your hand. We got Bodil's one. Who else wants to give a thought to improve the world? Rachel and Zuri. Bodil, what's your thought to improve the world?
Be genuine, be transparent, be honest with everyone. Just love everyone. There's no such thing as hate in the world. We can't do that. It doesn't make it a nice place.
I'll tell you what, if the world needs love, it's love right now. Big round of applause to Bodil. You're an amazing lady. Rachel, what's your thought to improve the world?
It's about having those conversations. Get to know people. People aren't a purse, they're a person. Know the person and the connections will follow.
Oh, love it. And would you say meet, like, know and trust rings a bell here, Rachel?
Absolutely. Until you've got to meet someone, you've got to like someone, and you've got to trust someone before that relationship can go any further. So as Celeste said, it's about engaging, interacting, and getting to know people.
Oh, beautiful, Rachel. Round of applause. And my hot Jewish friend, my sexy Jewish friend. How you doing, Zuri? Oh,
all good.
Go for it.
All good. I'm really enjoying this group. My thought is a bit on the deep side. So life is very much like a seed. You know, the seed never resembles the outcome. So the tree never looks like the seed, but the seed itself has got to break up, and then eventually, if it's nurtured properly with water and sun and attention, it comes into a beautiful byproduct of the tree. And I definitely feel like at the moment I'm being nurtured properly with great attention from everybody and from you, Edward. And hopefully I can be a little better person and better to the community. So that's my thought about how we can all become better, is by nurturing each other's great proteins and great personalities.
Zuri, so well said. Big round of applause to Zuri, and thank you. Now, quick one. Who wants to do a pitch to the room right now? Put up your hand if you want to do a pitch. 3 rooms for pitches. Who wants to do a pitch? Who wants to do a pitch? Nobody. Nobody wants to pitch. I might pick a volunteer then. I'm in that pick a volunteer mode. Who's feeling nervous? I'm kind of eyeing off one of my friends from Queensland. She's an amazing, smart lady with glasses. She's wearing a scarf right now. It looks like she's got a changing screen behind her. And I tell you what, she's a very underrated character. I'm targeting you, Annette. Annette, how you doing this evening?
Okay, hello everyone. I'm very well. Thanks, Edward. I was choking on my water, so yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Now, Annette, you're a very underrated, soft-spoken character who's very powerful. Annette, you've been kicking butt lately. Can you tell us a bit about what you do?
Okay, so I am affiliated with a global networking company in personal development. So I've been very active there in the last week or so. So what we do, or what I do, is I look for people that are stagnant, that are still stuck in maybe the herd mentality, and they need to find their why and their purpose. So I help them to find their purpose, set up a business of their own, and just go out and grab life by the balls, basically. And the other thing I do is I do one-on-one wellbeing coaching. So I'm a trained counsellor. However, personal development is my passion. And yeah, I was just talking to a lady from Israel before this call. So there you go.
Wow, you get around the place. Annette, can we give Annette a round of applause? Thank you so much. And just a quick announcement on behalf of wonderful Lassie. So Lassie in the chat has done a post on LinkedIn and tagged in as many people as possible. So feel free to multitask, check out LinkedIn, go to Lassie's profile unless you're in the notifications, assuming your notifications are working, which is a stretch these days. And yeah, so double check that post. Use our post as an opportunity to network, including Big Lassie's post. She's doing a great job. So, Big, can we give a big round? I'm going to unmute. Can we give a round of applause to Lassie? Quick round of applause to Lassie. She's done an amazing job. There you go. So, Lassie, we absolutely appreciate you and thank you. So, I just want to bounce back to my very sexy Deadpool friend from Melbourne. He's a top PT, very sexy guy. He's helped me lose a lot of weight and do a great push-up. Adrian Lee. I was just going to ask you, Adrian, now I've lost quite a bit of my corona weight. My pants are still a bit tight. What are some of your tips to help me shred that extra inch on the waist also, Adrian?
Oh, Ed, are you currently tracking your nutrition?
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm just eating chocolate, pretzels, and drinking kombucha.
Awesome. Mate, simple way to knock that on the head is maybe just consume a little less of that food. So maybe like instead of having, how much do you normally have?
Oh, usually about maybe one of these a day. Is that a bit too much, you think?
I think maybe half it, dude, if you really, or even
So maybe
like,
go half. So just that much will do. So just that much, you think?
yeah, dude.
Now, when you feel hungry, Adrian, and you've got that urge to eat, how do you break that urge before you commit to diabetic suicide? What are some of your tips?
Mate, I'll tell you one huge tip. Eat real food, but every meal prioritize protein and veggies. Like eat an abundance of veggies, like green veg. They're just going to keep you fuller for longer. So it's more about food volume. So for that amount of chocolate you got there, you could probably have about 3 meals, dude.
Oh, okay. So don't eat one of these a day. Gotcha.
Yeah. So protein is the key. So like if calories are king overall, right? I won't go deep into this, but calories are king. So protein is queen, the queen of macronutrients. So if you can prioritize protein in every single meal, you will stabilize your bloods, you'll be fuller for longer, and then you have some vegetables and some fat, a little bit of fat. So if the protein is lean, then add a little bit of fat. If the protein is not lean, right, then that is included in your fat intake.
Oh, beautiful and well said. I think that's incredible, Adrian. Now, friends, if you've got any questions for Adrian, leave in the comments. Round of applause to Adrian. We absolutely love your work. Now, in fact, I want to go back to 3 people. What are your thoughts to improve the world and improve our lives? You got a quick thought or truth bomb or red pill you want to drop? Can you please do it, my friends? Put up your hand if you want to draw a truth bomb. We got Tracy, Sass. Who else wants to drop a red pill? Tracy, Sass, and I've got you there, Marilyn, and we'll squeeze you in 2 hands, so don't you worry about that. Tracy, what's your red pill for the audience?
Okay, I hear a lot of people do a hell of a lot of reading for personal development, and that's absolutely awesome. But there's no point doing all of that if you're not going to put at least 1 to 3 things of what you've read into action. So even from this networking thing here, people have said quite a lot of things in different areas, and I do suggest that you take one thing that's really resonated with you and put that into action, because that can make a massive difference to your business and your life.
Oh, Tracy, so well said. Thank you so much. Sass, what's your red pill truth bomb for the audience?
I'd like to quote a great philosopher, Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. And he said, "The things that make me different are the things that make me me." So particularly at the moment where we're spending a lot of time in the virtual world, don't start comparing yourself to other people. You are you, and you are unique, and you are special.
Oh my God, I think that was awesome. Sass, round of applause. Whoever thought Piglet would match the prowess of Socrates or Aristotle, but I stand corrected. It sounds like who better lift his game or Piglet's going to move on really quickly. So great one there. And of course as well, who was next? We got, oh, my poor brain went offline. Who was there? We've got Ancy next. Who was the next one? Of course, Dr. Marilyn Scott. The floor is yours. What's your truth bomb red pill for the audience?
Make sure that you're getting out of your comfort zone, and I'm sure everybody is getting out of their comfort zone. But it's so important to get out of your comfort zone so you can fly.
Oh, that's really good. You sound, I love the point you made. You do sound like a bit like a Dalek from Doctor Who, just to let you know that.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. But I just said, but you sound great. Marilyn, round of applause to Marilyn. Thank you. And also, Ancy, it's an honour having you with us, Ancy. What's your red pill for the audience?
My red pill for the audience is that if you wish to improve the world, you need to improve yourself. We need to look in the mirror, and personal development, like Annette's saying, is crucial, but it's about, the key word is personal. And so you need to look in the mirror and admit some hard, honest truths about yourself and make some changes there before you affect the world. Thank you.
Oh my God. And see, round of applause. Thank you. I actually want to bounce back to awesome Celeste. Celeste, how you doing? Celeste, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Now we've had this conversation many times off camera. We've talked about, going off what Anne's saying, about being authentic and being yourself and looking in your mirror. What are some of your thoughts about being authentic on LinkedIn to help us become really successful?
Oh, geez, that's a big question, because I think if you're not authentic in your own life, how can you be authentic on social media? So I think the most simple thing is to actually accept who you are, faults and all. None of us are perfect, and also we're so hard on ourselves. We're our harshest critic. If you talk the same way you do to yourself to one of your friends, they're probably like, oh, I've got to go home now, I'll see you later. So you've got to be able to be kind to yourself so you can be kind to others. It's all about perspective, and if you're being genuine on LinkedIn, you're not trying to put on a front, and you're just trying to share your message. So if you've got a passion, if you've got skills, if you've got something amazing you need to share, just put it out there. It's so exciting that we can have people from all over the world here, and this is all about bringing your personality. The difference between yourself and the next person who's doing exactly the same thing is you as a person. So you're your best selling point. So just put yourself out there and don't be afraid, because there's always going to be trolls, there's always going to be haters. I get plenty of them, but I don't worry about it.
Now, just on that note, you're Celeste the troll hunter.
Yeah.
Right? What are some of your tips for hunting trolls? What are some of your tips there?
Look, if you can block and report. Reporting doesn't do much, because I find that LinkedIn doesn't get back to you, but blocking someone basically gets them off your feed, out of your inbox. So these are the things that you have to do to keep yourself on target. If you let one or two people derail you from what you're trying to achieve in life, you'll never get anywhere. You'll be stalling or going backwards. So if you feel like there's people that are doubters, people who don't like you, don't worry about it. It is white noise. You've got your tunnel here, and that's all the positivity you need to be. All the haters and all the doubters and all the people who don't know what you're doing, it's all good. They can be over there having their own party, and then you can have your positivity going over there.
Oh my God, that is awesome. Bring a round of applause to Celeste. Just quickly before you go, Celeste, when's your next webinar coming up? What's the details?
Yeah, so every Wednesday night I've been running a Zoom. I've run it for about 5 weeks now, and I've got a few regulars. I've got Annette that always comes, Rachel that always comes. I've got Aline and a few other people, but every single week I'm getting new people. We had people from Indonesia, from India, from the UK, and from England last night. So 6 p.m. Sydney time. I always do a couple of posts about it, because I love promoting it, and it's just on a smaller scale, the same kind of thing, where we get to talk about your passions, get to talk about what you're working on and how we can help each other as a community.
Oh, awesome. Big round of applause to Celeste, and thank you so much. We've got my most favourite Italian in the whole world who's back. Carlo, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, Ed.
Did you do all your fatherly stuff? Give your kids some whiskey and a cigarette or something, did you? Or?
No, mine are a fair bit older than yours, so just had the man dash, come back home, and so yeah, it's just part of the routine, I guess.
Now, Carlo, we've missed you on this call. It's glad that we've got you back. Carlo, you have this awesome download that you give away for free, and what is it? It's a very cool download you have. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, I think it's definitely been a big hit with a lot of people. So basically, it's a PDF on 120 most persuasive words in the English language. And yeah, if you want to succeed in marketing, you really need it.
And Carlo, what are some of your own personal top persuasive words that you can use to enhance your copywriting, your brochures, or even your LinkedIn experience?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of cool words. So I'm going to have to pick some really good ones for you. Ultimately, yeah, that one's really, it's got a bit of punch to it. So try ultimately, try easier, and what else can we use?
Secrets?
Discovery.
Secrets. What other words have you got?
Unlock, unleash, and peace of mind guarantee. Effective. Got it.
Carlo, that's very good. And Carlo, how can people get their hands on this PDF?
Well, if they're movie buffs, the good news is you just type in the chat box, who should we give a go today? We'll give Al Pacino a go, and I'll flick it over to you through LinkedIn.
So the way it works is if you send Carlo a message on LinkedIn and say Al Pacino is the best actor ever, you get it for free. Otherwise, it costs you $100 US. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly, Ed. You nailed it.
Excellent, excellent. So it's a great guide. It's very popular. It's been downloaded hundreds of times. Big round of applause to Carlo for his generosity. Thank you, Carlo. I appreciate you. Now, we've only got 10 minutes left. So we're going to come up to the end scene now. What I want to do very quickly before we go into the closing thoughts is I want to get photos from my end, and this is going to go on Facebook and LinkedIn. They're going to be seen thousands of times. So we can spend a quick minute getting ready and getting beautiful. I've got 2 screens to take photos of. I'm going to go to full screen here. So get beautiful. Turn your camera on. You're going to spend half a minute. I'm going to just fix my hair. Yep, that was hard. So what I want you to do is do whatever pose you want to do. And we're going to do this twice because I've got 2 screens to take photos of. So first one, friends, screen 1. And when you do the pose, you've got to hold the pose so people can do it. So 3, 2, 1, big smile, friends. Oh my God, just sexy. Such a sexy group of people, especially that hot Scot from Canada. Very, very hot, handsome guy. And I'm just saving that one, stand by. I'm actually, just so you know as well, Lassie and I are actually at Lassie's mother's house right now. So I'm using my wonderful mother's-in-law's PC. So I'm saving all this cool stuff on our computer, which you'll love. There we go. And oh, God damn it, come on. Yeah, great. And now the second screen, my friends. Second screen. So do the pose again. Look beautiful. And hold the pose. Hold the pose. Do blue steel. 3, 2, 1, smile. Oh, just sexy. Adrian absolutely pulled off blue steel, I got to say. So hang on a second. Just want to make sure. Snaggart's giving me a headache. Okay, thank you, friends. The photos came out beautifully. So what I'm going to do is we're now coming towards the end of this wonderful evening. We've got 8 minutes left. What I want to do is we're going to do 3 pictures from the room. If you want a pitch and you haven't gone yet, now's your chance. Can I get 3 pictures from the room? We got Scott. Good. I was waiting for you. We got Scott. Who else wants to pitch? Annie Pateman, Scott, and... Did I miss anyone? I've got 2 screens. Look, I've got Scott and Annie. Scott and Annie. Oh, and Yuvaraj. So we'll start with Scott and Annie. Scott, how you doing? The floor is yours. Great.
Hey, yeah, you know, it's great to be here. By the way, Carlo, you're worth more than $100 US. So just keep that in mind. Love your work. I think you're awesome. So for me, what I do is, you know, I love to meet people in terms of trying to achieve their dream life. So, you know, I love helping people, you know, to be properly protected, to invest in the right funds, and to become debt free and, you know, financially independent. And, you know, I offer my services for free. I just love seeing people grow, seeing people succeed in whatever they do. And, you know, inspiration is a key. And also, just to Celeste's point, stay away from the naysayers. Naysayers are going to destroy you. Be with positive people. Positive people help you grow. Naysayers help you fall.
Oh, that's wisdom. Big round of applause for Scott. Thank you. We'll go Annie, then Yuvaraj, and then we'll pick up Brittany. Gotcha, Brittany. Thanks for pointing that out. Go, Annie.
Thanks, Edward. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to probably most of the people in this group. I'm really excited. I've reached 500 connections in just a few short weeks. I know it's not a lot, but many people here have got thousands, but I'm really excited about that. I'm an author. I'm a 3 times cancer survivor. And my message is to never give up. If you have a dream, stick it up on the wall so you can look at it every day and go for it.
Annie, well said, beautiful, thank you. We'll go Yuvaraj and then awesome Brittany. Yuvaraj, how you doing? Yuvaraj, you got me?
Yeah, thanks, Edward. I got you. Hi. So, I'm entirely new to these networking events. I'm a programmer. I spent all my past 10 years only into programming and project management. So this is my first ever online meeting, networking with new people. So this was a very wonderful experience. Yeah.
Yuvraj, your bravery is admirable. I'm going to unmute all for a second. Can we give extra round of applause to Yuvraj? Welcome. Oh, that's just gold, Yuvraj. Welcome in. And of course, wonderful Brittany. Sorry I missed you before. I got two screens. Brittany, please, the floor is yours, Brittany. Oh, please unmute Brittany. Please unmute yourself and go for it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go for it. Nice and loud, Brittany.
Should I do this again? Okay. So I am Brittany from Swan's Resumes. I specialize in resume writing and getting people back on their feet job-wise, but most of my business is correlating with companies and working with recruiters and severance packages and all those other things with right now the big four, so Google, Apple, YouTube, and Cisco. So yeah, right now we're just focusing on getting these people who are laid off back on their feet. And we did have a huge charity function from March 27th up until recently where we gave away 700 free consultations. So that's where we're at.
Wow, generosity is your middle name. Thank you, Brittany. Very, very good. Now we've got 3 to 4 minutes left. Does anyone want to jump in with a pitch or a closing thought, especially if you haven't gone yet? We got Sana is one. Anyone else? Sana is one. Kareen, good. I'm glad you've got, and Zuri. So Sana and Kareen. Sana, the floor is yours.
I've just got a closing thought. It's just one of the quotes that I've read today, and I really thought it was meaningful, especially in today's times. So it's about time. So it goes like this. It says, the best thing about time is that it always passes. So if you're having a good time, enjoy it. And if you're having a hard time right now, hold on, because the best thing about time is that it always passes. Thank you.
Oh, Sana, infinite wisdom. Love your work. Thank you. Kareen, I'm honoured to hear you speak. Kareen, please, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone from England. My name's Corinne, and I work for the National Health Services here in Britain. And although I'm working the finance side, we've been working so hard from home trying to keep the operations going. So, you know, we want to thank everyone for all their support and everything they've been showing us. But also, I love this group. It's amazing to connect with such talented and fantastic people as well. You've all been so encouraging, and I look forward to getting to know you better in the future.
Oh my God, and Kareen's from the NHS, the front line in fighting Corona. I think Kareen deserves an extra round of applause. Unmute a round of applause to Kareen, the NHS. It's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure. And thank you for being the first and last line of defense when it comes to the coronavirus. And, oh, we're almost there. Zuri, floor is yours. Zuri.
Well, the last one is from Napoleon Hill. And the quote to summarize is, every challenge, every adversity carries with it an equal or greater seed of opportunity. So I think we can, if we focus and gather with people like this, we are able to find some great opportunities out there.
Oh my God, Zuri, thank you so much. Round of applause. And that brings our evening to an end. It's 1 minute off 7 o'clock. We have to finish at 7 to stick to time. And I just want to say a big thank you. Now, just as we wind things up, just a few things. Please make sure you connect with Lassie and everyone, especially Lassie, so she can help connect you. Also, too, as well, our next weekly Zoom is next Thursday, which is very, very exciting. So make sure you book in nice and early for next Thursday, 6 p.m. Sydney time. Also, as well, please take photos and post us on Facebook and LinkedIn. We appreciate any shares. We had over 40 people come through tonight. It's been an incredible, incredible evening. So what I want to do is I just want to finish up our evening. I just want to say a big thank you from me to you. It's been an absolute honour. It's about to tick over. I'm going to unmute all. Can we sign off for a big round of applause? I just want to say amazingly bless your hearts. Thank you, everyone.
Hey!
Amazing.
Your people are awesome. Feel free to make a disaster, and thank you again.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Missed your
Great
cat,
seeing you.
Celeste.
Thanks, everybody.
Rachel.
Bye, 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 Chula.
Thanks,
Bye.
Ed. Thanks,
Thank
Lassie.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ed.
Oh, and thank you, everyone. We'll finish it up now. You've been an amazing audience, and bless your amazing hearts. Thank you again. See you, everyone.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.